Good morning everyone. Now we discuss nervous system of cockroach and blood vascular system of cockroach. First we discuss nervous system of cockroach. Nervous system of cockroach contain ganglionated double ventral nerve cord, nerve ring and nerves arising from the nerve ring and double ventral nerve cord. For our convenience, we can study the nervous system under two subheads: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. In central nervous system, we discuss the structure of nerve ring, structure of double ventral nerve cord, nerve ring, double ventral nerve cord. In cockroach, nerve ring is present within the head region, within the head, and nerve ring is present around the esophagus. That's why nerve ring also known as esophageal nerve ring, present around the esophagus, supraesophageal nerve ring. So around the esophagus, it is better to say periesophageal nerve ring. Peri means around. Nerve ring is present around the esophagus. That's why it is known as periesophageal nerve ring or circumesophageal nerve ring. We assume it is the esophagus. Esophagus present in the head and partly also present in thoracic region. Two ganglia present above the esophagus known as supraesophageal ganglia. Supra means above. Two ganglia present above the esophagus known as supraesophageal ganglia. Two ganglia present below the esophagus known as subesophageal ganglia. Subesophageal ganglia. One connective connect one sub to one supraesophageal. As a result, a ring-like structure is formed around the esophagus known as periesophageal nerve ring. In the nervous system, we discuss nervous system in the form of two. One is central nervous system and another one is peripheral nervous system. In central nervous system, we discuss structure of nerve ring, structure of double ventral nerve cord. What is ganglion? Due to union of several cytons. The cyton is the important part of the neuron, nerve cell. Due to union of several cytons, ganglion is formed. Two ganglia present above the esophagus in the head region known as supraesophageal ganglia, singular ganglion, plural ganglia. Two ganglia present below the esophagus in the head region known as subesophageal ganglia. One supra and one sub connected by a connective. For example, here two supraesophageal ganglia. Below the esophagus, two subesophageal ganglia. One sub and one supra connected by one connective. One sub and one supra connected by another connective. In this manner, a ring-like structure is formed around the esophagus known as periesophageal nerve ring or circumesophageal nerve ring. From each subesophageal ganglion, one nerve cord arises. The two nerve cords, in this manner, two nerve cords. The two nerve cords extend up to 7th abdominal segment. You already know in cockroach, 3 segments present in thorax, 10 segments present in abdomen. The two nerve cords extend up to 7th abdominal segment. The two nerve cords connected by 9 ganglia, 3 ganglia in the thoracic region, 6 ganglia in abdominal region. So the ganglia connect one nerve cord to another nerve cord. So the two nerve cords together known as double ventral nerve cord. So this is about the structure, central nervous system. In first subhead, we are going to discuss central nervous system, nerve ring and double ventral nerve cord together known as central nervous system. Now we discuss peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. In peripheral nervous system, we discuss the nerves arising from nerve ring and nerves arising from the segmental ganglia. Nerves arising from supraesophageal ganglia. Two supraesophageal ganglia together known as brain. Innervate into antennae. Innervate into antennae and compound eyes. Antennary nerves. Antennary nerve innervate into antennae. Optic nerve innervate into compound eye. In this manner, nerves arising from the brain innervate into antennae, compound eyes, also innervate into labrum, upper lip. Nerves arising from subesophageal ganglia innervate into maxillae. First pair of maxillae, second pair of maxillae known as labium, lower lip, innervate into labium. You already know double ventral nerve cord contain 9 ganglia. 3 ganglia in thoracic region, 6 ganglia in the abdomen. The nerves arising from thoracic ganglia innervate into various organs present in that segment. The nerves arising from the metathoracic ganglia. Metathoracic ganglia means the ganglia present in metathorax. What is metathorax? Third thoracic segment is known as metathorax. Some nerves innervate into same segment, some nerves innervate into first abdominal segment. The nerves arising from first, second, third, fourth innervate into preceding segment. That means nerves arising from the first innervate into second, nerves from second innervate into third, third from fourth, fourth into fifth. Due to absence of ganglia in fifth abdominal segment, nerves arising from the ganglia present in the sixth segment innervate into various organs present in the same segment. The nerves arising from the last abdominal ganglia innervate into various organs present in 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th segment. You observe, abdominal ganglia are smaller than thoracic ganglia. Last abdominal ganglia bigger than the remaining abdominal ganglia. Reason is the last abdominal ganglia is formed by the union of 4 ganglia, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. The ganglia present in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th segment. So, fuses as a result. Largest abdominal ganglia is formed in the 7th segment. So, this is about nervous system. Once again, for our convenience, we can discuss nervous system under 2 subheads. One is central nervous system and another one is peripheral nervous system. In central nervous system, we discuss structure of nerve ring, structure of ganglionated double ventral nerve cord. 2 ganglia present above the esophagus in the head region known as supraesophageal ganglia. Supra means above. These 2 ganglia present above the esophagus, that's why they got the name supraesophageal ganglia. 2 ganglia present below the esophagus known as subesophageal ganglia. One sub and one supra connected by one connective. Another connective connect another sub and supra. One sub and one supra connected by one connective. Another connective connect another sub and supra esophageal ganglia. As a result, around the esophagus a ring-like structure is formed known as nerve ring. And it is present around the esophagus, that's why it is known as periesophageal nerve ring. Peri means around, or you may say circumesophageal nerve ring. Circum also around. Next point, From each subesophageal ganglia, one nerve cord derives. In this manner, two nerve cords present in cockroach. The two nerve cords extend up to 7th abdominal segment. The two nerve cords connected by 9 ganglia. 3 ganglia present in thoracic region, 6 ganglia present in abdomen. In thoracic segment, each thoracic segment contain one thoracic ganglia, but in abdomen, ganglia present in first, second, third, fourth, sixth and seventh. So in abdominal region, 5th segment, 8th, 9th, 10th segment without ganglia. Largest abdominal ganglia is the last abdominal ganglia. It is formed by the union of ganglia present in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th segments. The nerves arising, so this is about double ventral nerve cord. Next one is peripheral nervous system. In peripheral nervous system, we discuss the nerves arising from the nerve ring and ganglionated double ventral nerve cord. The nerves arising from the brain innervate into antennae, compound eyes and labrum. Labrum means upper lip. The nerves arising from subesophageal ganglia innervate into first pair of maxillae, second pair of maxillae. Two second pair of maxillae unite. As a result, labium is formed. Major part of the nervous system present in thorax and abdomen. Unfortunately, if the cockroach lost the head also, it can survive 7 days. Reason is major part of the nervous system present in thorax and abdomen. So the nerves arising from supraesophageal ganglia innervate into antennae, compound eyes, upper lip. Two supraesophageal ganglia, also known as brain. The nerves arising from the subesophageal ganglia innervate into first pair of maxillae, labium. The nerves arising from thoracic ganglia innervate into various organs present in that segment. But nerves arising from the last thoracic ganglia, some innervate into third thoracic segment, some innervate into first abdominal segment. The nerves arising from the first, second, third, fourth abdominal ganglia innervate into second, third, fourth and fifth segments. The nerves arising from the abdominal ganglia present in sixth segment innervate into same segment. The nerves arising from the last abdominal ganglia innervate into 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th segments. So this is about nervous system. Here important point is, in cockroach nerve ring is present within the head, around the esophagus. Unfortunately, if it lost its head also, the cockroach can survive about 1 week. Reason is major portion of the nervous system present in the thorax and abdomen, not in head. So this is about nervous system. Now we discuss circulatory blood vascular system. Now we discuss blood vascular system. Cockroach has open blood vascular system. What is open? If blood flows in empty places, known as open type of blood vascular system. If blood flows only in the blood vessels, known as closed blood vascular system. Advanced system is closed blood vascular system. For our convenience, we can study the blood vascular system of cockroach under 4 subheads: hemocoel, heart, LRE muscles, mechanism of blood circulation. Hemocoel, hemo means blood, coel means cavity. Body cavity filled with blood known as hemocoel. In the hemocoel, 2 diaphragms are present: dorsal diaphragm and ventral diaphragm. These 2 diaphragms divide the body cavity or hemocoel into 3 sinuses: pericardial sinus, perivisceral sinus, perineural sinus. So, two diaphragms divide the hemocoel into three sinuses. What is sinus? Empty place is known as sinus. The sinus present around the heart is known as pericardial sinus. Peri means around, cardia, heart, present around the heart. The sinus present around the viscera. What are viscera? Organs present in the coelom known as viscera. Perivisceral sinus. Dorsal sinus is pericardial sinus. Middle sinus is known as perivisceral sinus. The sinus present around the nerve cord is known as, so it is the nerve cord. Around the nerve cord is known as perineural sinus. Largest sinus is perivisceral sinus. Second largest pericardial. Smallest sinus is perineural sinus. Dorsal and ventral diaphragms contain minute openings. These openings guarded by valves. These valves allow the flow of blood in one direction only. So, the ventral diaphragm allow the flow of blood from perineural sinus into perivisceral sinus. The dorsal diaphragm allow flow of blood from perivisceral into pericardial. So, the valvular apertures of ventral diaphragm and dorsal diaphragm prevent the backward flow of blood. Blood vessels are poorly developed. Actually, you already know arteries, veins and blood capillaries. Arteries, veins and blood capillaries. So it is the artery. Artery divides into two branches known as arterioles. Each arteriole divides into several blood capillaries. Means artery ends with blood capillaries. Artery divides into two arterioles, and each arteriole ends with blood capillaries. That means artery ends with blood capillaries. Regarding vein, blood capillaries unite, venule is formed. Two venules unite, vein is formed. Blood capillary. Several blood capillaries unite. One venule is formed. Two venules unite. One vein is formed. Generally, vein begins with blood capillaries. Artery ends with blood capillary. But in open blood vascular system, blood capillaries absent. Blood capillaries are. What is the difference between closed and open? In closed blood vascular system, blood capillaries are present. Artery ends with blood capillary. From the same blood capillary, venule is formed. The venules unite, vein is formed. So, in this manner, due to absence of blood capillaries, arteries release the blood into sinuses. From the sinuses, veins collect the blood. So, main difference between open and closed blood vascular system is presence or absence of blood capillaries. If blood capillaries are absent, known as open blood vascular system. If blood capillaries are present, known as closed blood vascular system. So now you already know what is hemocoel. Hem means blood. Body cavity filled with blood. So now the hemocoel contain two diaphragms. These two diaphragms divide the hemocoel into three sinuses. We already discussed the sinus present around the heart is known as pericardial sinus. The sinus present around the visceral organs known as perivisceral sinus. What is viscera? Organs present in the coelom known as viscera. What is coelom? Coelom is a space present between body wall and alimentary canal lined by mesodermal layer known as coelom. The sinus present around the nerve cord is known as perineural sinus. Largest sinus in cockroach, perivisceral sinus or middle sinus. Second largest sinus, pericardial sinus. Smallest sinus, perineural sinus. Dorsal and ventral diaphragm contain minute openings, and these openings contain valves. The valves allow the flow of blood in one direction. The openings of ventral diaphragm allow flow of blood from perineural into perivisceral. The openings of dorsal diaphragm allow the flow of blood from perivisceral into pericardial sinus. Now we discuss heart. Tubular heart, 13 chambered heart, present from first segment to last segment. You already know thoracic region contain 3 segments, abdomen contain 10 segments. In each segment, 1 chamber of heart. The anterior part of the chamber of heart is narrow. The posterior part of the chamber of heart is broad. The narrow part of chamber of heart present in one segment open into broad part of chamber of heart present in the preceding segment. For example, we assume it is the chamber of heart present in the last segment, 10th abdominal segment. The narrow part of chamber of heart of 10th abdominal segment opens into broad part of chamber of heart present in 9th segment. So simply you may say the narrow part of chamber of heart opens into wide part of chamber of heart present in the preceding segment or previous segment. The posterior part of chamber contain openings, valvular openings known as ostia. The valves allow flow of blood from pericardial sinus into chamber of heart, prevent the backward flow from chamber of heart into pericardial sinus. Once again, heart is tubular, present in all segments. You already know thorax contains 3 segments, abdomen is in the form of 10 segments. 13 chambered heart. Anterior part of the chamber is narrow. Posterior part of the chamber is wide. The narrow part of chamber of heart present in one segment opens into broad part of chamber present in the preceding segment. The posterior part of chamber of heart contain 2 valvular openings known as ostia. The valves of ostia allow flow of blood from pericardial sinus into chambers of heart and prevent the backward flow of blood. 12 pairs of LRE muscles are present. They are triangular. Observe, anterior narrow, posterior broad. The narrow anterior part attaches to terga. Terga means dorsal scleroid. Broad posterior part attaches to dorsal diaphragm. LRE muscles play a key role in flow of blood in the body of cockroach. Number of LRE muscles, 12 pairs. So like this, we visualize only one LRE muscle. LRE muscles are in pairs, 12 pairs. LRE muscles absent in the last abdominal segment. They are triangular. Anterior narrow part attaches to tergum. Posterior broad part attaches to dorsal diaphragm. Contraction relaxation of LRE muscles responsible for blood circulation. Now we discuss mechanism of blood circulation. Narrow part of the LRE muscle contract towards the broader part. It creates pressure on the dorsal diaphragm. Dorsal diaphragm moves downwards. So it is the normal dorsal diaphragm. Due to contraction of LRE muscles, dorsal diaphragm moves downwards. Now pericardial sinus increases, perivisceral and perineural sinus decreases. So due to decrease of perivisceral sinus and perineural sinus, blood pressure increases. So blood from perineural enter into perivisceral, from perivisceral blood enter into pericardial sinus. So due to contraction of LRE muscles, blood from perineural sinus and from perivisceral sinus enter into pericardial sinus. Next one, LRE muscle relaxation. During contraction, narrow part contract toward the broader part. As a result, dorsal diaphragm moves downwards. During relaxation, what happens? Narrow part moves away from the broader part. As a result, dorsal diaphragm attain its original position. Dorsal diaphragm attain its original position. Now blood pressure increases in the pericardial sinus. Blood from pericardial sinus enter into chambers of heart through ostia. You already know heart chambers are muscular. Due to contraction of muscular chambers, blood flows from posterior to anterior. Narrow anterior part of the first chamber of heart continued as aorta. What is aorta? Largest artery is known as aorta. The aorta releases the blood into head cavity. From the head cavity, blood enter into perivisceral and perineural sinus. Mechanism of blood circulation. LRE muscle contraction and relaxation help in circulation. When the LRE muscles contract, you already know LRE muscles are triangular muscles, anterior part connected to tergum, posterior part connected to dorsal diaphragm. How they contract? Narrow part contract towards the broader part. So during contraction of LRE muscles, they create pressure on the dorsal diaphragm. So dorsal diaphragm moves downwards. Means pericardial sinus increases, perivisceral and perineural sinus decreases. Due to increase of blood pressure from perineural and from perivisceral, blood enter into pericardial sinus. So what is the end result? Due to contraction of LRE muscles, blood from perineural and perivisceral enter into pericardial sinus. Later, LRE muscles relax. During relaxation, what happens? During contraction, narrow part come closer to broad part. Now the narrow part attain its original position. As a result, dorsal diaphragm attain its original position. Now pericardial sinus decreases. Due to decrease of pericardial sinus, blood pressure increases in the pericardial sinus. Blood from pericardial sinus enter into chambers of heart through ostia. Heart chambers are muscular. Due to contraction, blood from chambers of heart enter into head cavity. The narrow anterior part of first chamber continued as aorta. Aorta means largest artery. So chambers of heart for the blood or release the blood into head cavity. From the head cavity, blood enter into perivisceral and perineural sinus. So in this manner, blood circulation occur in cockroach. Hemocoel contain. So what is hemocoel? Body cavity filled with blood. That blood is known as hemolymph. In all invertebrates, blood is known as hemolymph. Hemo means blood, lymph means lymph. Lymph without RBC and some plasma protein. What about blood? Blood contain all plasma proteins and RBC. But in case of invertebrates, cockroach also invertebrate, RBC absent. So in this aspect resemble like lymph, but it contain all plasma protein. In this aspect it resemble like blood. So blood of invertebrate is neither blood nor lymph. That's why it got the name hemolymph. Blood of invertebrates is known as hemolymph. Hemolymph contain plasma and hemocytes. What is plasma? You already know, matrix of blood is known as plasma. hemocytes. These hemocytes are structurally, functionally similar to leukocyte, white blood corpuscles. RBC absent. In cockroach plasma, respiratory pigment is absent. Due to absence of respiratory pigment, blood of cockroach is colorless. Blood of cockroach is colorless. So hemocoel contain hemolymph. What is hemolymph? Blood of all invertebrates known as hemolymph. Hemolymph meaning is neither blood nor lymph. In higher organisms, lymph without RBC, and contain all plasma protein. But in hemolymph, RBC absent and all plasma proteins. That's why it is neither blood nor lymph. So they have given the name hemolymph. Blood of cockroach is known as hemolymph. Hemolymph contain plasma. Matrix of blood is known as plasma and hemocytes. Hemo means blood. Blood cells known as hemocytes, but RBC absent. Hemocytes are phagocytic in function. Phago means feeding. Cyte means cell eating. So most of the pathogens are microscopic or unicellular. So that's why they generally known as phagocytic in function. They engulf the pathogens, hemocytes. So blood of cockroach is known as hemolymph. Hemolymph contain plasma and hemocytes. Plasma without respiratory pigment. Due to absence of respiratory pigment, blood is colorless. So this is about blood vascular system of cockroach.